The only thing that made me a little bit sad was the kicks. I didn't kick as much, but there was a reason. Why? Because if I kicked, he would take me down. We had some spies over on his end where he was training all week. So he talked to us, told us what he was doing, so I had to hold off on the kicks and on my left hand, which he was looking to counter on. Was it really a spy or joking? Of course there was. You think? Why wouldn't I kick? It's my own instinct. So we always have a spy. We always have someone there when they're training, and then they tell us. So we're already aware of what they're training. Was the spy something you had planned ahead of time, or did it just happen? Thankfully, it always happens. There's always a Brazilian in the other corner, so when I arrive to train in the first day, I already look at the list of cornermen. So if there's a Brazilian on the other side, we always look for them and ask if they can have a look, because it helps us out a lot.
Eating fucking rat, and it brings up questions.
If I'm taking steroids, I know what I'm taking. Okay? If I'm taking estrogen blockers, I know what I'm taking. If I'm drinking alcohol, I know what I'm drinking. Right? But this is the same. This is the problem with this whole system. This is like saying, and I might get ripped for this tomorrow or whatnot, okay? If you're a girl at the bar, all right, and you have your drink there, and a guy comes and sits next to you, and he sticks something in your drink, and you get raped. Well, sweetheart, you should have been watching your drink. That's exactly what you tell anybody who comes and says, well, wait a minute, I didn't do this. I'm not a cheater. I've got all these blood tests I've done so far that prove I'm not cheating, and now all of a sudden I'm cheating? Wait a minute, I didn't cheat. That has to be somewhere. The Yoel Romero case, we found the supplement. We tested the supplement. USADA bought the supplement directly from the manufacturer, tested it, and still suspended him. He's still branded as a cheater. Even though the supplement he took did the opposite of what he popped for. He had no idea. It wasn't on the label. I absolutely 1,000% believe if you are an athlete and you decide to take the route of I'm going to go do this, and you knowingly go out and you purchase products, whether it's a supplement, whether it's an actual steroid, any type of performance enhancer, and you use it, I think that there should be punishment, and there should absolutely be harsh punishment. Would you agree with me on that so far?
Yes.
I think that on the other hand, though, you get a guy that says, hey, I walk into a GNC or my freaking Whole Foods market and pick up whatever supplement, okay? And you go out and all of a sudden you test positive for something, and you're like, wait a minute, I had no clue this was happening. How did this happen? A la Yoel Romero, okay? You should then not be suspended. This whole you are responsible for what you put in your body, in my opinion, is it's like when the federal government can use the word conspiracy.
oh yeah, he's not going to fight again. I was stunned he fought that time, and I mean that in a good way. I was really happy. You know, it was cool to see Brock again. I don't think we'll get to see him. You got to understand, it's not a cash grab, so he's not after the money, and he's not after the accomplishments. Some bitch already been world champion. So why do you fight again? And in his case, he had a reason. He had this really special card, and you know, I beat the Verkutiki. It's a pretty cool story. So why come back? And nobody gets to leave the sport on top. The only guy I can think of that ever has is GSP.
Is the idea that using the sound and projecting energy can actually knock somebody out. Samantha is going to try for her first time to actually knock me out using just the sound and the energy projection. Let me get this out of the way. You ready, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Flip him. Sit him up. Sit him up. Get behind me. Living for me. Thank you.
You serious?